A rivalry that has been simmering for years just exploded, exposing raw truths and shocking accusations that have shaken the world of boxing. For a long time, Gervonta, Tank Davis, and Shakur Stevenson have circled each other, with fans endlessly debating who would come out on top. But what was once a professional rivalry has now erupted into a deeply personal and public war of words. What was said behind the scenes, and what finally forced these two champions to unleash their unfiltered fury on social media for everyone to see? The confrontation revealed everything, from allegations of jealousy and fear to shocking claims about their careers and personal lives.
6, 7 more fights, and I'm naming names. One of the guys, obviously, you and Shakur got into it on Twitter. You was like, you wanted them 6 or 7.
Yeah, he's definitely one of them.
For sure?
Yeah, he's definitely one of them.
Do you think that's going to be your hardest fight?
Hell no.
Nah?
Wow.
Because he a good boxer, nigga. Like, that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did spectacular. Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
Right,
his power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
You think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. If you go look at his fights.
So you
I
feel
probably
like
put him on game.
Hold on, but you feel like it's easy work though. You like.
Come on, bro.
The firestorm was ignited by a single, simple comment from a fan named Ray Jackson, who tweeted at Gervonta Davis, "All you gotta do is fight Shakur."
Yes, sir. It's your boy Ray Jack. Back outside with it. Look, man, I just pulled up to work. Still messed up by last night. I can't get over my guy Tank going 12 rounds, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. This feels like July 29th all over again with my guy Earl Spence when he got dismantled by Terrence Crawford. Like, man, I just can't believe it, man. I just can't believe what I saw last night. My guy Tank didn't do nothing for 12 rounds. He just, I don't know, was it Calvin Ford wasn't in his corner or he had a bad training camp, this retirement talk? I don't know what's going on with Buddy, man, but I ain't like what I saw. They got to run this rematch back, man. I don't like feeling like this, man. You know, I don't even know, dog. Tank let me down, man. And he lost, didn't get the knockout, which messed up my parlay, man. And I lost money. You know, yeah, we got to run this rematch back, man. Y'all let me know in the comment what y'all think, man. Ray Jack out. Inside.
That one sentence was all it took to light the fuse. Davis, who was already facing intense scrutiny after his controversial fight against Lamont Roach, saw this not as a simple challenge, but as a direct sign of disrespect and betrayal from the fans. His response was immediate and venomous, setting the stage for an unforgettable online clash that exposed the raw tensions between two of boxing's biggest stars.
You really think Jake Paul will get dog walked? He outweighed the dude by almost 100 pounds. I don't know.
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? He don't have no offense. Everything is defense. What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him. Who that? The Keyshawn.
Gervonta Davis didn't hold back. He immediately fired back at the fan, writing, "Lol, that's how I know it's hate and jealousy, because you not even telling me to fight my rematch. Telling me to fight someone else when you got hurt and more ST in the fight, but y'all dicking riding his big bro now. Where was this energy 2 to 3 fights again? You are a real lame. Y'all all are."
Damn, why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like, this is real facts. Come on, man. Look at my hair. I just got my shit done. But it's all cool, man. You know how I get. They love you and then they hate you. Turn around and love you again. You know what I mean?
In his mind, the push for a fight with Shakur was a slap in the face, especially when fans weren't demanding a rematch with Lamont Roach, a fight that ended in a majority draw and left many believing Davis was lucky to escape with his undefeated record intact. During a later interview, Davis explained his frustration, saying he felt like he was constantly chasing someone who acted like a little girl. He insisted he wasn't pursuing Shakur out of need, but because he wanted to make the best fights happen for the sport. "I'm not chasing you," he stated. "I'm just trying to make the best fight in the sport." He also made it clear that he didn't need the money from a fight with Stevenson, boasting that he was already filthy rich on his own. But the online battle was just heating up, and Shakur was ready with a counterpunch of his own.
Стівен Еспіноса каже, Шакур відмовився від угоди на один бій, щоб битися з тобою, бо хотів багаторазову угоду. Що ти думаєш про це? Не варте того. Воно того не варте. Воно навіть того не варте. Давай, брате. Треба битися де-інде і доводити свою спроможність, а потім, знаєш, як вони отримали UFC і люблять цю андеграундну хрінь. Треба битися в андеграундній хрінь. Вони повинні потрапити до G-ліги. Чи маєш ти уявлення, яким може бути твій одяг для прогулянки? Хто, на твою думку, більш досяг успіху в цьому виді спорту? Ламонт Роуч чи Шакур Стівенс? Досягнув успіху в цьому виді спорту. Ти чий фанат? Ні, я сказав Ламонт Роуч чи Шакур Стівен. Чому ти продовжуєш згадувати тут божевільних бійців? Я б'юся з Ламаром. Ти продовжуєш згадувати свого. Забирайся звідси. Ти з Нью-Джерсі чи кудись?
Ні, я звідси, з Вашингтона.
Так, у чому проблема? Ось чому ти брешеш. Я, Сакура і цього нігера.
Shakur Stevenson wasted no time in hitting back, targeting Davis's most recent and controversial performance. He replied, "You so lame it's getting out of hand now, and on my kid I wasn't hurt, but you wobbled several times in your last fight, goofball." This was a direct shot at Davis's shaky performance against Lamont Roach on March 1st, a fight where Davis earned a majority draw but looked far from his usual dominant self. Many observers believed Davis deserved the first loss of his career that night.
I mean, if he want to retire with the career that he got, then go ahead and do whatever you got to do. So I disagree with it. I think it's soft, but that's on him.
Do you still think that fight's possible? I know he might have a break after that fight with Lamont Roach, but do you feel like you guys could fight 2025 or 2026?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't into chasing people around. I mean, if he's willing to fight, I'm ready to fight, and I think it should happen, but I ain't gonna lie, I can't sit there and chase you and then, you know, he could try to make it seem as though I need him and I don't need him, so.
The controversy was amplified by Davis's strange decision to take a knee in the middle of the 9th round, a move that made him the punchline of countless jokes in the boxing community. If the referee had correctly called it a knockdown, Davis would have lost the fight on the scorecards. Stevenson, who has often been on the receiving end of criticism, seemed to be enjoying the moment. In a separate interview, when asked to describe Davis in one word, Shakur simply said, "Short."
I got 7 names that I'm gonna name to you, and what I want to do here, this is a little game. I just want you to give me one word when I mention these 7 names, all right? So the first name I have is Tank Davis.
Short.
While Stevenson is listed as 5 feet 8 inches and Davis at 5 feet 5 inches, Shakur made it a point to emphasize the physical difference between them. But his online attacks were far more brutal than a simple jab about his opponent's height. The exchange quickly spiraled into a storm of personal insults and profanity. Davis escalated the confrontation by questioning Shakur's own career moves and financial status, firing back, "How much you making to fight Teo? Like I said, you was hurt, and I know that's why you in my mentions right now." He then made a shocking claim about a past sparring session, adding, "I know what I did to you when we sparred, and you know how you will feel if I said I would give you a payday, but I'm turning my back. Get it out the mud, PY." Stevenson refused to back down, retorting, "That's how I know you soft. I can't even go back and forth with you softa. You rather pop to me on social media than get in that fire and get embarrassed. I get it. Peace and blessings upon you, cuz."
The first time I seen you hold your guards up, you know where you was at?
Nah.
You was in Vito's gym. You was 11 years old.
For sure.
And Tank got the ring and you asked Coach, "Can I spar Tank?"
I was older than that. I got the video.
And no, you was little. And they said, "Yeah, you can get in there with," and your guard said, "Oh yeah." Your guard said, "Yeah, oh yeah."
This nigga.
That's the first time I seen your guard, bro. He said,
Hey,
"Oh."
hey, look.
Hey, am I lying, Shakur?
Yes.
No.
Yes, you're lying. You're lying.
Shakur, you gotta stop that shit.
You're lying. Yo. I was older than that. I was like 13.
Bro,
I got the video. Like, I literally got the video.
You was 13, your guard said, "Oh yeah."
Who? I don't even know what you talk about.
You know what I'm talking about, Shakur. Stop that.
What you mean? I didn't.
The raw animosity was clear. This was no longer about professional rivalry. It had become a deeply personal battle of pride, with each fighter attempting to expose the other's deepest insecurities for the world to see. And while this war of words was raging, Davis was facing another firestorm from a different direction entirely.
I hope one day seeing Shakur against Tank.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you and Canelo Alvarez were not on the same page last year. Now you are. Gervonta Davis. You're giving an invitation to Gervonta Davis.
I don't take anything as a personal. I take it as I am professional.
Right.
I don't need to like you to talk with you.
But you appreciate Gervonta Davis's talent. It seems.
As a fighter, he's a great fighter, of course. No doubt about this. But we need to see him in big fights more and more.
While feuding with Shakur, Davis was also dealing with a massive wave of backlash from fans over his career choices. The public was already upset about his controversial draw with Lamont Roach, but their frustration boiled over when Davis decided to fight social media star Jake Paul instead of pursuing the Roach rematch. Fans saw this as Davis ducking a legitimate threat in favor of a high-profile but less respected opponent. When confronted with this criticism at a press conference, Davis was defiant. "Why should I care? Why should I care what they think when y'all switch?" he asked. He argued that fans are fickle and he shouldn't have to base his career on their ever-changing opinions. He then turned the tables, pointing to one of Shakur Stevenson's recent fights as evidence that he is held to an unfair standard. Didn't Stevenson just have a fight? And what happened? He won, right? But how he looked in it, Davis questioned, clearly unimpressed with Stevenson's unanimous decision victory over William Zepeda. "But y'all say some different ST when it's me, right? Because y'all want me to lose."
Gervonta, a lot of boxing fans aren't happy with the fact you've taken this fight rather than the Roach rematch, fights with the likes of Shakur, Devin Haney, Teofimo, etc. What do you make of that reaction? Can we still expect to see those fights?
Why should I care what they think? When y'all switch somebody can have a bad day and y'all switching on who y'all favorite fighter is or who this person is supposed to fight. Like y'all need to sit back and be fans and just enjoy the sport. Like y'all even talk about people's personal lives. Like why when it come to that?
Can we still expect to see any of those fights in the future though?
And y'all keep talking about fighting somebody. Didn't he just have a fight? Didn't he just have a fight? And what happened? What happened? What happened? He won, right? But how he look in it? Exactly. But y'all say some different shit when it's me, right? Cause y'all want me to lose. When y'all see people in that limelight too long, they want to take that they want somebody else to come take that spot. That's why it's always like, come on, bro. That's what happened with Floyd. Y'all seen him too much, and once y'all seen him so much, y'all start hating on it. Like it turned from love to hate.
Davis even compared his situation to that of his mentor Floyd Mayweather, claiming that once a fighter stays in the limelight for too long, the love from fans inevitably turns to hate. Adding another layer of uncertainty to the chaos were the persistent rumors about Gervonta Davis's retirement. At the Jake Paul press conference, when asked about his future in boxing, Davis gave a shockingly non-committal answer. "Right now, I don't know what I'm doing," he said. "I'm just doing me right now." This came after he had previously stated in December 2024 that he would be out of the sport after 2025, only to later walk back those comments and say he had about 4 fights left. Shakur Stevenson offered his own perspective on the situation, suggesting that Davis's decision to fight Jake Paul was a calculated business move. Stevenson acknowledged that from a business standpoint, it made sense for Davis to take a massive payday against Paul rather than risk a loss in a dangerous rematch with Roach. "As a business, I understand. I ain't going to hate on the decision, but as a man, your pride will get in the way," Stevenson explained. He speculated that Davis might actually doubt his ability to defeat Roach in a second fight, and is therefore trying to make as much money as possible before walking away from the sport for good.
Say, man, look, man. Your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather. You sitting here beefing with Floyd. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you. Gervonta Tank Davis, let's make the fight happen, man. I'm tired of tweeting. I'm tired of talking about it. Stop ducking me and let's make the fight happen, man. Come on.
The question on everyone's mind was becoming clearer. Is Tank really considering hanging up the gloves for good? As their social media battle reached its climax, the insults became even more personal and bizarre. Davis launched another verbal assault, calling Shakur a character and mocking his persona.
I wonder, Shakur is a quick boxer, a good guy, but do you think he would engage you enough to make it an entertaining fight? Or if you fought him, do you feel like it would be a bad fight because you'd be chasing him all night?
You know how it would go. Everybody in this room would know how it would go. I guess it'd be good for the sport if we fight.
The people got your chest out so bad? You talking like you a killer? Forgetting you the one that runs B? I'll be bring the fight to you. This a made-up character? Blessings upon you, clown. I don't want to be Kevin Gates. Stevenson responded by bringing up the moment Davis took a knee against Roach, calling him a fing amateur and the fakest NA in boxing. The war of words finally came to an end with one last cryptic message from Shakur. After a final angry message from Davis, Stevenson simply replied, "Stay blessed, lil sis." With that, the explosive online confrontation was over, leaving the boxing world stunned and wanting more.
Great fight, great matchup. It's fun for the sport of boxing. It makes it fun, it makes it entertaining. That's what it's all about, and may the best man win. It's an exhibition regardless, it doesn't count.
Doesn't count? Yeah. We need to see you and Tank though. Has to happen.
What happened?
It has to happen, you and Tank.
We'll see, man. It's up to the champ. He's the champ, right? He's fighting. He's a celebrity champ. Ooh.
This fiery exchange reveals so much more than just a simple rivalry. It's a glimpse into the high-stakes world these fighters live in, where pride, business, and raw ambition collide. The beef has left fans with more questions than answers. Will Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson ever settle their differences in the ring? Or will this forever remain a war of words fought on social media? Has Tank's focus permanently shifted from legacy-defining fights to massive money-making events like the one against Jake Paul? Whatever happens next, their public feud has exposed the deep-seated tensions at the very top of the lightweight division, leaving everyone to wonder what the future holds for two of boxing's brightest and now most bitter superstars. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.